and welcome back to another episode of Budget Bangers. We're going to do something a bit different today. Going to do an auction video. I am here in Washington at Wilson's Auctions, and I've got my eye on a few things. Now, I don't know whether I can film in the auction hall or not, so we'll have to wait and see if I can get some footage for that. But I've got some cars on my list. We'll have a little look around and we'll see what I've got my eye on. See if we can get some stuff box. I'm in desperate need of stock. I managed to buy one today from BCA, but I'm unsure as to what that's going to be like, because it was a one with no mechanical report, shall we say. But we've got my eye on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roughly about 9. So we'll get ourselves in, get myself registered up. We'll have a look around and hopefully I can film in the auction hall. But we'll see how we get on. Here's what I'm looking at. Little Antara. Low mileage. Not my usual cup of tea, but doesn't seem to be estimated for a lot. It's 2.2 diesel. It's only got, let's have a look, I think it's only got like 60,000 mile on it. Hopefully that's going quite cheap. We'll have a look and see. Here's another one I'm looking at. Nice little Peugeot 208 diesel. Tidy enough car. Ding on that side, and for some strange reason it's got an odd wheel on it. I mean, like all the other ones, good old buffets and bits and pieces here, but it looks alright. Hopefully that's going for sensible money, because it does need some TLC. Another one I'm looking at, a little Qashqai. This is a 13 plate 1.5 diesel, not too bad on the miles. Also wants a mirror cap. Not too bad on the mileage. Wants the usuals. Back bumper wants painting. Good old painting and a buff and things like that. Nothing outrageous. This could be another one going through quite cheap. Looking at another Qashqai. This one, 12 plate. Not bad on the mileage again, I think, if I remember, it was 90,000, yeah. Nice colour. So you've got the roof bars, I'll probably just take them off, stick them in the boot somewhere. And again, a 1.5 diesel with the nav. I think this was estimated about 1,800 quid. I don't see you getting that, to be honest with you, because you've got marks all over the place. Everyone quick, this one's painted. Yep, seems about right. Hopefully that'll put people off. Looks like a typical Qashqai, to be honest with you, nothing too outrageous. Hopefully this will just go through quite cheap, because it needs to be. Little cheapy Fiesta, high on the miles. 13 stamps though, 151. Ignition barrel doesn't seem to want to turn in. Bad paint on that corner there. That could be a very, very cheap car, as long as you can get it started up anyway. Nice clean little Corsa here. Low on the miles, one former keeper. There's no history with it. Low miles, 76. Got no chain rattle or anything like that. All the oil looks as it should. But nice clean car. Getting up my usual cup of tea, but it's what sells. So we'll see what sort of money this thing fetches. Doesn't look like it needs any body work and doesn't need an MOT either, so we'll just be basically chucking in for a service and see what it comes up with. But we'll see if we can chuck a bid in on this as well. Again, another one, Fiesta, 59 plate, not bad in the miles, 83, you've got a flat tyre. Paint starting to bubble away there. Clean enough car really. There's a bit of paint sorting down there. Little touch in there. Push motors there as well. One for the gear getter, that's an unusual one. And then we're on that bolster there. I think this was estimated about 1,700 quid. I do not see it getting anywhere near that. Oh, there we go, just noticed it as well. Crack on the bumper, so it basically wants a front bumper in the wing. Yeah, I can see this one going really cheap, but it needs a lot of work. I can't see it getting anywhere near 1,700 quid though. I think the next one's outside, so we'll have a little wander out there and we'll see what we've got to show. Last one on my list, a little Mazda 2. Again, another puncture. That were one's refurbished and that is absolutely battered. And to be fair, if you're going to do that, you're probably going to be in to the rest of them. Most definitely, yep. All starting to go a little bit, so if you're doing one, you're doing them all. Be very cautious with these Mazdas. Very nice little stitch seat, but yeah, corrosion. Mechanically very sound, but corrosion killer, absolute killer on these. Those who've watched my videos quite regularly remember when I bought one of these, they go here. So underneath all this, it is flexing a bit, and it is starting to go crispy. You can see it back here as well. I might scratch this one off my list, to be honest with you, because of that, because I'll be very, very cautious about buying it. Unless it was going incredibly cheap, don't get it wrong, that seems alright now, but that could potentially have this car in the scrapyard next year, which, for what you'd probably get for it, what's it, 11 plate, good on miles, it'd probably be, you could be looking at a good $2.5 grand car, so you don't want to be sticking somebody with that next year. If it goes through cheap, you never know, but yeah, be very cautious with these. I used to be really fond of them, and then I got stung quite badly on one, and yeah, I've kind of just gone off them completely. But a pretty car, you know, once you get them wheels painted, it should be a little Bobby Dazzler. You know, a little bit on that corner there, if you want to be picky, you know, a bit up there that buff out. But yeah, very, very cautious about this one. Right, so that's all I've got on my list for the time being. Not a busy one today, there's only 92 going through, which is quite small. Last time I was here, all this was full. So I don't know whether it's just the big old boom through January that we seem to have had, or what, but I'm hoping to get something bought, any one at least. There was one thing that I didn't video, was an Insignia Estate 65 plate, I think it was. Too many people around it. It was literally just as you walk through the door. Looks a cheap car, they're estimating about 1,500 quid. Yeah, high on miles, 147, but looks great value for money. It's the first one through. I might throw my hand up, depends on what it's going for. People looking around it, somebody was saying he thinks it might want a turbo, so I do not know. But I'll go and get myself a coffee, and then hopefully we should be starting soon. Right then, well, unfortunately we'll be wrapping this one up because they are on the money for people recording. Like, there was somebody who nearly got chucked out because he kept recording, so they were a stickler for it. So I didn't try my luck. but could not get close. There was an Insignia 15 plate, 147,000 on it. The report said it has spongy brakes, also says service vehicle soon, which is an engine fault. I saw that retail 2495 just because of the mileage. I thought about £1,000 for that, plus fees. You're getting about 1,300 quid or so. You can maybe just go a bit more if you fancied it. That ended up going for 1,650 plus fees, which, boy. And that was just, majority of it was the story of the day, really. The Antara, lovely Antara. Low mileage, 68 on it. Yeah, I saw that for the retail of that at 3,295. I had a DPF light on. I was a bit hesitant, just because, you know, DPFs are nothing but bother. Didn't know what it drove like either. Was it in limp mode? Was it not? There's obviously other stuff to do as well. I saw that £1,000 at 1,200 quid. It ended up going for 1,500 plus fees, which it's fair price to pay, you know. Little Peugeot 208 diesel one, 108,000 on it. When I was checking around this, I seen it online, 2,295. I hadn't checked the MOT history of it, so it wanted the paint on the back corner. It had an odd alloy wheel on it, where it being replaced and it wasn't the same colour. So basically, you'd end up doing all 4 alloys. Also checked its MOT history. You wanted 2 full sills, and I had a poke at them. And before that, I saw that at £500. It ended up going for 425 plus fees. I could have tried me luck to try and get that, because I do need stock. That might have sold well, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't want the hassle of sending it to where to get its sills replaced, then sending it to the body shop, and then sending it for MOT. You could quite easily end up spending close to £1,000 on that car before you've even got a price board in the window. Then it wanted that stuff like full polish, things like that, good valet. I saw that at 2,295 retail. As I said, 425 it went plus fees. I was at £400. You know, when I saw the sales, I knocked off 100 quid of what I was willing to pay, which I'll be honest with you, definitely wouldn't have paid for the welding. Nissan Qashqai, the maroon coloured one, the one with the roof bars. Very bad condition, very bad condition. Also had an airbag light on, typical Qashqai. That ended up going for £1,600 plus fees. That is a lot. I saw that maximum at £1,200. Yeah, so I didn't even get a look in there. And literally, I'll be honest with you, it came through and it started on what I was willing to go for. So I just said, nope. No. Qashqai again, silver one. One of his back bumper painting, one of the knee side mirror replacing, had an airbag light on again. You notice a theme here with the Qashqais. Again, it'll want other stuff as well because it's a Qashqai. They're not called cash cows for a reason. I saw that because it was quite clean, good on age, good on miles. I think that one had 97 on, I think. That ended up, well, I'll say with I saw that at retail 2,995. I thought maximum £1,200. That car ended up going for £2,000 plus fees. Now I will also state as well, Wilsons do allow the general public to enter the auctions. You do pay more fees. That to me screams a private buyer, because it's still a cheap car to them. I mean, like, by the time they get the airbag light and that sorted, I strongly doubt they're going to have saved any money. Would have been just easier to just get it from a dealer. Little Fiesta, blue Fiesta, the little cheapie, high mileage, 151. I saw that at retail of $12.95, which would have been a nice cheap little Fiesta. It did need work. It wanted an ignition barrel. I couldn't get it started. It wanted a back arch doing. But overall it seemed like a nice tidy enough car for the mileage. You probably would have done other prep on it as well, you know, but it's a Fiesta. I like them, they sell well. I was at £300, it ended up going for $350. If I'd heard it run and things like that and start it up, I maybe would have edged myself a little bit, but at $350 it's all you're going to get for it. What else? Silver Corsa, another one that freaking caught me by surprise. I saw that retail at $1495. From what I could tell, apart from wanting a good service, because it's a Corsa, didn't have no coolant issues from what I could tell. I did notice it did have a little bit of remnants of K-Seal in the bottle. And the inner handle was snapped off. That's all I could find wrong with that. I saw that at retail $1495, worth for £800 plus fees. Dark blue Fiesta, the one that wanted the bumper, the one that the longer you looked at it, the worse it got. Wanted knee side front wing, the front bumper just wanted replacing. You wouldn't repair it because it just keep cracking every time you looked at it. That went for £800 plus fees, but that was a provisional. I was a 7 on that. I didn't want the bodywork side of it, to be, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't suss out what that'd be retail. That could be a $2 to $2.5 grand retail car. So if somebody's won that, then they've done all right for themselves. And then, there you go, nearly dropped it. Was the Mazda. I'll be honest with you, I scratched that one off my list, so I didn't stay to see what it went for. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't film, which is a shame. It would have been nice to film in the hall and get some videos of that, but they were like straight away no, like even when they started the auction, they were like no filming. And then somebody was caught filming and said they weren't happy about it. They told him to stop. He carried on. Like he stopped and then he started again, and then they were just like, it's like, you will be asked to leave. So yeah. But anyway, I hope you like this auction video. It's a shame I couldn't get them actually going through the auction hall, but you can't win them all, unfortunately. So if you do like this content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button and all that doodabs and whatnots. It does help me out a lot, and I will catch you on the next one.